So Churro Vineyards was started in 1991, planted the first 2,000 vines by hand, opened up a bed and breakfast, a little tasting room, and it kind of grew from there. My family got involved originally in 2005. That was the year my father retired. Every job he's ever had has been in the liquor business. After he retired, and he really worked a lot in his life, my mother kicked him out about 48 hours in and said, you better go find something to do. So we went for a bike ride. Their house is about a mile from here. And he came back and he said, I think we should buy that goddamn winery. We all had a meeting. We met over Thanksgiving and we all said no, and here we are. My whole family is involved. There are 5 equal partners. It's my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother, and myself. Our kids are all growing up together. Both of my nephews work here. My niece works here. My kids will work here when they're old enough.
I am the assistant winemaker here / floor manager of our service staff. I started at Churro Vineyards in 2017, actually as a harvest intern. When I first got here, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. And so when I met with them, I said, like, I really love wine. I just want to learn about it. And I was lucky the Roberts family were like, we don't have that position. We've never had an intern, but like, we'll make one for you. It's like, once you're family and you're in, like, your family for life. So it's a great place to work.
So this is our 15th year. We are a winery and a vineyard. We have about 7 acres of grapes. We started a distillery about 6 years ago that my brother has headed up, and we've been doing it ever since.
So we have a little bit of everything. So we've got the winery and the distillery, which are our 2 big production sites.
There's a lot of different facets to what we do. We have a pretty robust retail operations. 70% of our business is people coming to our location, doing a wine or spirit tasting, having cocktails, glasses of wine, and then going into the shop to purchase. We have a wholesale business. We sell to liquor stores and restaurants. And then we have our website where you can just buy, if you come here and you like the wine and you live in Virginia and you want to order a case, over Christmas, we can send it to you. So we have an online presence and then our wine club.
And then we have a full service lawn. So we have about 50 seats on the property where we do outdoor dining. So we'll do wine tasting, spirit tasting, wine by the glass, and cocktails.
We're not curing cancer here. We're not doing anything that's like super important, but people come to the Cape and we're part of their vacation. We're part of their memories. Most people are really happy to be here, and it's a nice feeling.
When COVID hit, we shut down completely and we just went to curbside pickup. We did that for a couple of months, and then we realized we needed to pretty much switch our entire business model. We had before done large group tastings with 150 to 200 people all together at once. And we realized that wasn't going to work.
We had to change everything. So all of a sudden we needed to be contactless. We needed to have our, table service. We needed everything outside. And we had been using the same point of sale that we had had for the last 15 years that we had inherited. And we just felt like we had outgrown it. It just didn't work for us anymore.
We needed to find something that could handle our outdoor seating as almost a restaurant model, but also be able to handle the shop and the warehouse and our bulk production and, be able to handle all facets of it. We spent a ton of time researching different POS systems and different softwares that might be able to handle taking a restaurant model, but also integrating it with our gift shop and integrating it with our wholesale. And we're lucky that Corona was able to fit the bill on every single aspect for us. We can put tables into our POS and our servers can plug in the drink and it goes to the bar and we can check out and it's completely seamless. But our local liquor store can also call and order 12 cases, and that's a seamless transition as well. So we were just really lucky we were able to find something that helps in every aspect of our business because we have so many different facets that we're working with. It's been so nice to have Be Loyal integrate with Corona. Before we had almost 2 different systems. So you would have to, look into one system to be able to try to get it to talk to another, and they didn't integrate. So having Be Loyal integrated into the system is so nice. When wine club members come in, you can look their name up and it automatically gives them the discount. You can see their sales history, their preferences, and it just makes a better interaction.
My dad is a numbers guy, and so the transition has probably been the biggest for him, but it really has changed the way we look at, all aspects of our business, kind of the backside of it, most of all, the inventory, the margins, the reordering. It's really helped us streamline.
The inventory management has been huge for us, especially integrating with the online store. We didn't have that before. So you would sell an item on the online store and then have to manually take it out of inventory. And so having that integration has been huge. We love to look at numbers and kind of see where the trends are and how much of one product are we selling versus another, and being able to run those specific reports has been phenomenal. Another huge part was gift cards. We would do like paper gift cards. And so sometimes you didn't know had someone redeemed a $50 gift card or not. So having Be Loyal integrate with Corona and being able to load gift cards and use them on our web store and use them in shop and outdoors on the lawn has been phenomenal.
We wanted to be able to see in real time what we were doing tableside, what we were doing in the warehouse, what we were doing in the gift shop. We can see now whatever we want to, which is great.
Customers can go directly onto the website and order whatever they'd like and have it shipped, and they see the shipping cost right there, which is huge for our online store. Before, it was a lot of like guesstimation about how much things would cost, and now the customers can see it directly. We can customize it to us and make it really look like us and the products that we have and what the standard we'd like it to be at.
The customer support has been an A+. It was such a huge undertaking to take 15 years of information and retroactively, put it into the Corona POS so that we would have access to old numbers as well as new numbers. All of the customer support has been so great. We've used it so many times, and not because there's problems, but because there's questions. We always can get somebody on the phone, and they have helped us immediately.
The support team at Corona has been huge. We would call them and say like, hey, we're not sure why we're getting a little bit of a glitch here. And they can go right into our system, figure it out, and then fix it for us right on the spot. So it's been awesome. Any kind of issue we have, we can troubleshoot almost directly.
The registers inside specifically are, they're super user-friendly. We have a staff, nobody likes change. So when we said, we're gonna start with a new POS, everybody was like, oh no, but it's been great. It's worked really, really well.
Being able to have a system right in front of you and order the drinks directly from the table has definitely increased our efficiency and increased their efficiency. I think it makes the service interaction much easier. They're able to keep track of what table has had what beverages and when they've had them, and that's huge for us.